morning. It is Thursday, December 16th. What does a voice artist do for you? Welcome to Grant's Voice. Welcome to my channel where I talk about all things voiceover, business, and helping you look good and sound good. One of the things that voice artists can do for you is we look at the world a little differently. Now, let me explain that. When we look at your script, in the case of putting a video together to maybe promote your business, talk about a product, when we put together your e-learning package, any of that stuff, the reason I say we look at things differently, one of the things that I think is very interesting is I also write scripts for commercials for people as something to do for money. I can't tell you how many times with the experience I have over 20 years of marketing, website development, blah, 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 I write something which sounds really good. And then I go to read it and my brain wants to edit it as I read it. Why? Because there's differences in the way we speak than in the way we write. And sometimes they are minor. And sometimes I've read a sentence 3 or 4 times and it sounds great, but when I read it, it's like, I need to say that differently and go back and change a word or two. So one of the things we end up doing for you, if allowed or if suggested, is to help you proofread. So one of the things I will offer to you just as a general thing, if you write your own scripts and stuff, read them out loud. If you have a cubicle or whatever, put on your headphones so you don't hear yourself hearing yourself. I don't know. Some people are embarrassed about reading out loud, but read it out loud and say, does that make sense? Read it to a friend. Say, does this sound right? If you're not sure. Many of the word processors, I know Microsoft Word has a read it to me function. There's websites you can go to and drop in text and it will electronically read it. It sucks, but sometimes it will help you find stuff that even reading it you may or not find. But reading it out loud is a huge, huge thing to do. So that's one of the first things, just the fact that we're going to read it out loud and go, that doesn't sound right. Let your artist, let your actor do their job. One of the things I get told all the time is put the emphasis here, put the emphasis there, put a comma here, put a comma there. And it doesn't always work that way. Again, I have found that when people are doing this, it's because they wrote it that way, but they didn't try to read it that way. Every once in a while, I get a script where every 3rd, 4th word is capitalized, it's bolded, it's italicized, and you just can't read sentences like that because it sounds stupid. Let the artist do their job. Sometimes we can read the same sentence 5 different ways and give you the choice of what sounds better. If I get a customer that wants multiple takes, I will do that. My note on the screen is look at the world differently. 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 None of those are wrong, but where does it sound right for you? And if I had look at the world differently in a script, anyhow, I hope you understand what I'm trying to go. And another thing is we have work from others to reflect on. Remember, I'm getting scripts all day long. Most voice actors are getting scripts all day long for commercials, for e-learning, for YouTube channels, for, let me see, what have I got over here? Promos, phone messages, video games. I should read my own stuff, right? And the point here is that we are seeing trends. We are seeing how other people are wording things. And we can also take a lot of that experience, because it's all experience. We can take that experience and help reflect on how to make your work better. Maybe there's a new technique in a video that we just learned and we want to offer it to you. Maybe it doesn't work for you, but the point is we can take our experience and help guide your project. One of my favorite things to have happen in my life is when I don't have the capability for something that I think I do, and I give it to somebody else and it comes back better than I'd planned. I've had that happen with logos several times in my life. I think I'm a decent graphic artist. I am not your Photoshop guy, so don't ask. But I think I'm a decent graphic artist. I got a good feel for balance and color. I don't know. But twice in my life, for my own companies, for my own stuff, the voiceover gig being one of them, I tried to design my own logo. And I knew conceptually what I wanted it to look like, and I couldn't pull it off. Now, whether it's skill or knowing the software is all irrelevant. I couldn't do it. In both cases, I asked experienced graphic artists what I wanted. I explained it to them. I told them about what I wanted, and I got back stuff that was better. So sometimes we need to let go a little bit. And if you have a trusted voice artist that has marketing experience or all of this other experience, give them a little rope to help you. And maybe you need to say, tell you what, I'll pay you for two takes and throw in another one for me if you don't mind. I'll pay you a little extra. Because the voice artist will do your 2 takes like you wanted and then do one of their own, and you may or may not just like it better. So what's a voice artist do for you? We look at the world differently because we look at it from inside, we look at it from experience, and we have other work to reflect on. So as you go into your next project, think of that and hire a voice artist with some experience and some things going on that they can help you with. Hit me up at voicepro@grantsvoice.com or hit the website. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. I'd really appreciate the help on growing the channel. Talk to you tomorrow when I wrap up the week. Have a great day.